Hello everyone and welcome to the Rift. Today I have a feature match to share with you from our latest tournament. That's right, over the weekend this Saturday I hosted a tournament. If you would like to see all of the decks that performed well at the tournament, I have a video covering them up on my channel, and if you want to view the entire VOD for the tournament, you can do so on my channel as well, over in the live stream section. And if you want to sign up to participate in future tournaments, you can do so using the link in the description. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for future tournaments so that you can watch them as soon as they go live, or watch any videos I post covering the event as soon as they're uploaded. Oh, okay. The alternate art Kaisa. Nice. Alright, we've got Kaisa with red Kaisa, as always, with Astro E, with orangey, as always. So the other ones are not good. Yeah, I think most Kaisa players say this matchup is about even. Yi's units do die really easily to a lot of Kaisa's spells, but they have a lot of nice protection effects to not have that happen, like Zanya's and... We've got Defy as well. Could be sideboarding other stuff as well to help make the matchup better. Some people are playing some Rune Prison to help deal with Darius and Watcher. Let's see what they're doing though. We'll see. Game 1 is on Void Gates. Good for Kaisa. And Star Tipped. Good for probably Yi. Especially if Yi is going first, but it looks like that's not the case. Kaisa gets first in game 1. Okay, that is really good for Kaisa. Just play a Ravenbloom and pass. Alright. Sounds good. He plays a clock and passes. Sounds good. Just developing the board. Getting ready to score their first points. Kaisa probably wants to leave some energy open this turn as they put their unit onto a battlefield so that they can defend themselves against push. They just full pass, okay. Maybe no more units to play in their hand. Maybe Void Seeker? Gonna come down from Kaisa. Have to see. Void Seekers are really good right now, because even if they have a pump spell to try and protect this, it won't help. Should see something come down here from Kaisa. Hextech Ray. Alright. Not bad. It's gonna deal 4 damage because of Void Gates. Can get defied though, so. Do they have a Void Seeker? Nope. They just let it go through. Okay. They probably don't have another 2 energy unit in their hand then if they didn't develop it last turn, because they probably would have. So that gives you some information about their hand. Just gonna play a Kiana and pass. Tapping out. No more energy up to defend this clock, so it's probably just gonna die here. There is a concession that Yi is willing to make now, I guess. Or potentially they just don't have any pump spells or any other protection in their hand. Okay, so it's probably gonna pull this unit back to base here. It's currently in the line of fire of this Kiana. Unless they want to bait the Kiana into attacking this and then kill it, but I think Kiana's gonna do that anyway. Even if this unit's not still here. Gonna stupefy this Kiana. Okay. Sure. They're gonna have to pay the deflect cost for that. And then Falling Star. Okay. Sure, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Just clear their entire board. Gonna have to pay a lot of deflect for Kiana, but honestly, that's kind of worth it. They have full control over the board right now. Yordle, another unit. Play it down, just draw a card. Yeah, Yi has currently nothing. Snapvine. Okay, yeah, probably should have pulled this Ravenbloom back to base to play around that. Looking for casters? It would be nice just not being me yapping for 6 hours. Yeah. Alright, gonna go ahead and Falling Star the Snapvine. Just take more board control. Okay, they already held this turn. Oh no, they didn't. Ravenbloom died. My bad. Just develop Kaisen base and pass. Okay, sounds fine. Just play first mate. Play Zonia's. Okay, slow turn. They're gonna go really far behind in points. And Kaisa's just generating so much value from this. Looking for Riftbound tournaments to cast? Yeah, go ahead and send me a DM on Discord. Putting this Kaisa up. Gonna draw a card and take a point. Yeah, not bad. Probably pull this Yordle back if they can't defend it, but with 6 cards in hand, I think they're probably gonna have a way to defend it against just a first mate. Master Yi could potentially be attacking in next turn as well, so they've got to keep that in mind. Holding up 3 energy. Could have a smoke screen to push this down to 2 might. It would be nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and push this first mate, make Kaisa spend energy killing this, and then they can potentially play a Yi to attack over something if they want. I'm gonna go ahead and Void Seeker and kill it. Okay. So Kaisa's defenses are down now. We have the Zonias here if they want to use it to save the first mate. Alright, on guard. And a primal? Okay. Jeez. Charm. Okay, this guy's gigantic. And he's gonna kill Kaisa as well. Alright, I mean, that seemed good, but Yi is now on 0 cards in hand against Kaisa's 6. And Kaisa's at 6 points against 2, so I think Kaisa just has this game in the bag now. They should just be able to develop in base and then potentially attack for game next turn. Gonna play Darius, play another card. Develop more in base, attack with Darius, beat over this guy. Gonna get protected by Zonios, but yeah, they're gonna go to 7, and then they just currently hold both fields, so he needs to top deck something crazy, and they don't. Yep, gotta go ahead and go to the next game. Yeah, that seems like a pretty solid victory for Kaisa there. Go ahead and update my overlay. Yeah, he has potentially a bunch of cards to bring into this matchup. You've got Sabotage, you've got Unyielding. More copies of Zonios if there's not playing 3 already. Alright, Grove. That is really nice for Yi. And Reckoner's Arena is nice for both players, honestly. Yeah, Yi is going to try and go first and get to this Grove and start drawing some cards. That's going to help them a lot, because they just ran out of cards last game. Oh, that's not a great start. Play Zonios instead of a unit. That's not really what you want to see. You really want a unit turn 1 to try and start contesting battlefields and scoring and getting this effect. Yeah, this is not a great start. Alright, Kaisa passes. Play a Kiana, a pass. Pretty slow start from both players. This Kiana with Zonios is going to be a little bit annoying to deal with. Just play this unaccelerated and pass. Fair enough. If you accelerate it, you do get the draw, but then it probably just dies. Yeah, gonna go ahead and put Kiana. I mean, I guess here, sure. It's honestly the same with this card. Gonna go ahead and draw. And Charm. Okay, that's really good. But they could have a Cleave. Okay, so could have Cleave here and pump this up to 7, which would swing over this. It's at 6 right now. I'd imagine they just respond with the Defy or a pump spell to counter that, but yeah. Alright, Kaisa just dies. No Cleave. And they passed their turn with 4 up. Sure, fair enough. Gonna try and protect this Kiana. They're currently ahead on points, so have some time to just chill. Kaisa plays a Yordle, just draws a card, puts a unit on the board. There's a buy. Just another nice unit to have. Yeah. It's got a proc Kiana's effect. Draw another card. Pull back to safety. Play this. Ready, attack again. Get another card. Score another point. That's pretty good. Another charm. Okay, this Vi is gonna die. That's, yikes. 2 pretty high value charms this game is not what you want to see as the Kaisa player. And with no cleaves in hand, they just get to do this. Could potentially try and trade with this Kiana, but alright, looks like they are going to. This will trade everything here. But Kaisa's gonna get protected with Sonya's. So it's not even that bad if Yi decides to just let this go through. You're gonna protect with On Guard anyway. Because why not? Yeah, this is looking like a very good position for Yi. They're up 3-0 in points. They've got units on the board, some Zonyas to protect. Good amount of cards in hand. Yeah, they're a bit ahead in this game. Let's see how Kaisa plans to come back here. Taking a point is a good start. You do have to do that to win the game. See what else Kaisa's got, because just this is not enough. Okay, they're gonna pass. Let Yi go to 4. Okay, interesting. If I'm Yi here, I'm just gonna pull this Kiana back, develop in base, and say, come at me. Make them burn 7 energy. Skip an entire turn. You're up 4 points to 1. You have time to just do that. You can consider attacking with this first mate into here, but for the Kiana, yeah, that's definitely better. You do let Kaisa spend their energy here, though, as opposed to just burning 7. But yeah, pushing with this Kaisa is probably a good play. With this Kiana. This is a very annoying card to deal with. For Kaisa, as we've seen, the deflect costs really add up when you have to do it multiple times. Void Seeker. Okay. gonna defy that. Fair enough. Yeah, you want to protect your Kiana. Make them spend another card and another rune for deflect to try and deal with this. Let's see what Kaisa's got. Yeah, even if you kill this, Sonya's just protects it. Place Stupefy on first spade to try and dig into an answer, I would assume. See if they get something. Nope. Yordle dies. Okay, go to 5, trigger Kiana to draw a card. Yeah, I don't think they... There we go, they drew their card. Yeah, this is every time she conquers, she gets to draw, which is really nice. Yeah, up 5 points to 1. That's rough. That's very rough. They still haven't even popped the Sonyas yet. Yeah, Kaisa's gonna need to make a miracle happen to have a shot at coming back into this game. Darius is good here. Definitely nice. I'll play a Falling Star. Killing both of these, yeah. It's also good. Okay, Unyielding. That is extremely good here. This card is very nice against Kaisa. Just stop all their spells for an entire turn. That is crazy. Such a good card. Orange has such a crazy stacked card pool. I think orange is probably the best color in this game. All their cards are just crazy. Darius attacking for 7 into Kiana with 6. Now with 8, so this Darius is gonna die. Yeah, this is just Kaisa repeatedly slamming their head into a brick wall with nothing they can do. And they're gonna concede. Yeah, that sounds right. Both these games have seemed pretty one-sided. First was very one-sided to Kaisa, the second was very one-sided to Yi. So we'll see how game 3 goes. Very interesting matchup. Yeah, just having a Kiana and protecting her all game it seems incredible against Kaisa. Alright, game 3. Dreaming Tree. It's gonna be really good for Yi. Kaisa's not really gonna be able to proc this unless they stupefy their own units, which they could. And Targon's is honestly great for both players. He had the anti-Kaisa sideboard plan, it seems. I mean, Zanya's and Kiana are main deck cards. I think the only sideboard card we saw was Unyielding. Alright, Kaisa's gonna go first and play a unit. As you do. That is generally how you play Riftbound. And Yi First mate, okay. Pass. Probably just gonna go ahead and attack Targons. Don't really care about this unit dying because that's kind of its purpose. So yeah, Targon's gonna get 2 runes readied at the end of their turn, so they're gonna be able to develop some extra energy here. And play Rearguard and pass with 4 up. Okay. They could potentially protect their Watcher against this first mate. They probably want to, because it's an extra point that you score next turn from holding, so it's probably worth it to try and protect. Like a Void Seeker or something, that would be really good against this unit here. Even if they attack at the open field, you'll probably Void Seeker it anyway. Just to deny them the points and to clear the way for your Rearguard next turn. Yeah, looks like that's what they're gonna do. Could see a pump spell or just defy from me coming down to stop that play. Yeah, you want to protect this here so you can score, as well as deny this Rearguard from scoring next turn. Don't want to let Kaisa get too far ahead in the points race, because that is dangerous. Looks like they're gonna tap out and play Clockwork. Okay. I mean, fair enough. If this first mate dies, it gets protected. So you don't worry too much about it dying here. What would really hurt right now is the Falling Star, because you can only protect one of these. Yeah, Kaisa's gonna have to push this guy off of this field if they want to score here. Gonna use a Hextech Ray. It's gonna get protected by Zanya's. Clearing the way for this Rearguard to score here. It's nice. And a Falling Star to kill both of them. Yep. That's an extremely strong play. Alright, yeah, now Kaisa's taken a full control over the board and the points lead. That's extremely good for her. Just playing down some more units in base, getting ready for future turns. Okay. Got a Kiana coming down, as well as Zanya's to protect it. Alright, this was an extremely strong play last game. Let's see if it can save them and bail them out of this huge points deficit they're finding themselves in right now. Looks like they're gonna accelerate Kaisa. Take Targons to draw a card and ready 2. Pretty good. They might want to pull this Rearguard back into safety, because right now it just dies to Kiana. Looks like that's what they're gonna do. And pass, readying 2 from Targons. Okay. 3 energy up. Looks like he is not going to contest this Kaisa with 3 energy up. Just going to go ahead and take this field that is open. And yeah, Kai'Sa doesn't have to do anything about this right now because they're so far ahead on points. If they just keep holding this field, they are gonna win. It's up to Yi right now to stop Kai'Sa from doing that. Let's see what they've got. A charm. Okay. That's really nice. And a charm this Raven Bloom. Okay. It's gonna die. And they're gonna pass their turn with 6 open. Okay. Well, Kai'Sa is still winning, so they don't really have to do much here. Develop another unit, draw a card, and maybe just pass the turn. Could pull Kai'Sa back into safety, sure. And develop another unit. There's a lot of units on board. This is not normally what Kai'Sa does, but it's working out. Alright, yeah. Yi is gonna try... Gonna have to try and hold. Kai'Sa is in lethal range next turn with 6 points right now, so... They just have to try and hold and hope Kai'Sa can't break through this, but they probably can. They play a Darius or a Thousand-Tailed Watcher, I think that's just GG. Yep, looks like they have Watcher. Yeah, that's extremely strong. That probably just wins the game. -3 to both units. And you just swing in. Not really much you can do about that. They have some energy up. I think they could have a Primal Strength here. I think that costs 3 energy. So that's a possibility. This E could go up to 10. So... They're only putting 8 into this. Yeah. He was at 5, so it can't even kill the Watcher. Just kills this. Almost 4. Alright. Yeah, there's nothing they can do here. One on guard is not going to save you. Yeah. Alright. That's a Kai'Sa victory. 2-1 in favor of Kai'Sa. Yeah. That falling star was brutal. So potentially they had to play around that, but it really just depends on their hand whether they can or not. Yeah, none of those games seemed close. All 3 of those games were like a commanding lead by either player.